absolute monster of a day today for this moderator. Everybody give a big shout out, a big warm welcome, and congrats if you banked on her trades. Everybody give an Ayo to Shy.
Ayo or cha-ching.
Cha-ching!
Whichever one you want.
Yes.
What's going on, Mike?
Oh man, you tell me. I mean, I want to know. Like, I mean, what did you do today? Did you celebrate? Did you like?
I mean, I haven't done anything.
What did you do?
I've been in the military. I played ball overseas, and I've done a lot of great things in my life. And I was looking for when I got out of the military, I was a little lost. And I've always wanted to teach, and I always wanted to make money. So I went to school, got my master's and everything. But have you ever did something and you realized this is what you were meant to do?
Right here.
I'm meant to be a trader.
Yes.
I felt I got little tears because it's like I can teach it, I can walk it. Like I really found what I'm meant to do in life.
I love it. I love it so much. I love. Yeah, you've blossomed into an absolute beast of a trader.
It's amazing.
It's been amazing. A lot of fun. Comment in chat today if you guys banked on some of Shy's trades. Tell me how you did. You guys caught coin. If you caught Amazon. I mean, tell me how you did, because she's got a handful of trades to go off of. She hit on a bunch of them today, so it wasn't just one of them. But wow, 131% gain on coin.
Yeah. It's been
148% gain, 40% gain, 100% gain, 50% gain yesterday, 50% gain today, both on the Coinbase trade. Just unbelievable. 120% gain for Bruce on coin. Wow. While working, by the way, says Flying Low.
And Amazon made money.
Yeah,
200% marry me now.
111% on coin for it. Looks like everybody caught coin. It looks like coin.
Oh yeah, that was a swing.
75%. Look at that. Shy, walk me through Coinbase.
This started yesterday. It actually started like a week ago in STR, and you were talking about coin. I think Jess was talking about coin. Everyone was talking about coin in STR, how it just made this huge move. And I was patiently waiting on coin. I really want to be in a swing trade on coin. So yesterday, off the open, I got into $65 puts for next week. So it was like 933. Yep. Then we pushed up and we double topped, right? And that was my stop loss.
Yeah, that's a really nice level, because you have, and just so people can point out, I'll just point out to you guys the level that Shy was looking at. You can see prior little support. Then all of a sudden you get the gap down. That creates a gap entry. That's also previous high of the day. And then you get the double top on that intraday price action there from on the day that she entered the trade. So there's the entry with this resistance level as the stop. You can see never pushing through that level, rolling it over, and then go ahead, Shy. I'll let you.
And then
your trade. It's your trade, not mine. You're talking.
We rolled over, so I took profit at the low of day, and then we completely rolled over. So profit there, yep, and then profit one more time there. And that was on those $65 puts right there. And then we pushed up the VWAP, and I said, this is forming like a weird little bear flag. The SPY pushed to 415. It couldn't really get over it. So I said, I like volatility personally. So I said, I don't want to trade all my 65s because I want to be able to swing them, but I don't want to reload either. So I'm gonna hop into some $70 puts for this week. So I said, so when we pushed up the VWAP, hopped into $70 puts. All right. Then we took a little bit off near the end of day. We took it right there. And then I said, well, I don't want to carry this whole position over, because one thing that TTG has taught me is my risk management. So I had to go and calculate my delta and see how much of the $70 puts I can have and still be within my risk tolerance. And I said, well, I can only keep 30% of this trade, but I still want to be in this trade because of how it closed. And then I rolled over at 6 o'clock this morning, looked at my phone, and it said the SEC is investigating cracking. SEC.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I know it's going to be on. So I went through my normal routine and I'm watching coin, and the market was bouncing. It was still relatively weak. It didn't make a huge move during pre-market. It was like just bouncing up and down. As soon as the bell opened, the floodgates came rolling, and I started selling I was selling my 70s first because they expired this week.
Yeah.
So I sold right there. Yep. Sold one right there. Then at the low, I sold another one. Right. And then we pushed back up and I'm chilling. And then when we broke under the low,
I'm chilling.
I'm chilling. You know,
I'm good.
chilling now.
I'm good.
We pushed back up and then we broke down below the low again. Right there. Right there. I sold my last 70 because I was like running out, but I still had my 65s. Right. So I'm like,
and were they different expiration dates too?
They were, yeah. So the 70s were for this week and the 65s were for next week.
There you go. And that's a really good point, guys, that I wanna touch upon so Shy, she bought 2 different contracts with different strikes and different expirations. And that's how you can control volatility with an option. The closer the expiration date is, the more volatile the option. The further out, the further out the strike price, also the more volatile that the option can be because of, all these different, you have delta, you have theta, you have all these different factors that go into the volatility of an option and how the price of the option moves. So knowing that the 70s expire tomorrow, theta, which is time decay, is going to be very high. So as time goes on during the day today, that theta is going to eat into the value of those put options very, very, very quickly. So if you have a situation where, let's say, Coinbase just went sideways for the next 2 or 3 hours, the value of those contracts would drastically decrease. So when she gets a move in the first 30 minutes of the day, she's taking off the contracts that expire tomorrow because she wants to avoid that time decay, knowing she still has 65 strike put options that expire next week. And that theta and that time decay is going to be much lighter and makes it easier for her to hold the position. And then holding the position turns out to be the right move. As you can see, the stock completely rolls over and the 65 strikes exploded.
They exploded like 140%. Even I got 100% on the 70s and the 65s.
All right, so walk me through now the 65s.
All right, so now I got the 65s, right? And now, like I said, I've made 100% on my 70s. So I'm in a place of profit regardless. And my 65s are just running. It pushed back up a little bit to VWAP. I didn't take profit there. I waited till it rolled all the way over and I took profit in the middle of that, right there. Yep. And then we rolled over again. I took profit some more. And then I ran out again. So like I just kind of just took profit and then one more at the bottom of that. And then I ran out. I ran out.
It's somewhere around here.
Yes. Yep. That was it. And that was the end of the trade for me.
Sick.
And I just ran out of contracts.
Just sick. I mean, look at, so here's entry, take, entry, take. I feel like you're just like just shooting just things. Take.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. And the whole TTG fam was with me. We was riding this wave. Some people held the contracts longer than I did, those 70s, because they expired tomorrow and they got up to 400%.
That's insane.
It's crazy. Just madness.
That's insane. That's crazy. Shot, I gotta tell you, where did you learn how to trade like that?
Oh well, this small place. It's a small place called TTG. It's just a small place. It's just a place. I don't know if you all on this live stream heard of it. Listen, I was not a trader. I've only been in the market. I joined doing the AMC GME craze. And I really didn't have any experience trading. I lost a lot of money on AMC and GME. And then I tried to do it on my own and I lost a lot of money doing that as well. And I think I got down to my last like $2,000, $3,000. And I was on the trial like you all are on this live stream. And Adam offered me a deal for veterans. So I took it and it's been lights out ever since. I took the courses. I joined STR. It's been lights out ever since. I don't know. Like it's something about the way you teach. It's something about the courses. It's something about, and it's also something about the family as well. Like it's something about the last unit, Miss Green Candle, 2%, all my STR fam, even in chat, it's just something about the environment. It's the only way that I can describe it is it's comparable to being in the military, just by less pressure, but the family is the same.
Yeah.
Like,
hell yeah.
I haven't met like a family like this until now. Like my family not even like this. and everybody just wants to help each other out. And Adam called me from the tarmac getting stuck in the Bahamas and asked me if I wanted to be a mod. And I was blown away by that. And being a mod was probably one of the best things that happened to me, because although I was a good trader, being a mod made me become an even better trader, because I was responsible for the people who are following me. So it made me take an extra look at what I was entering and check my size and stuff like that.
Yes. Because now once you become a moderator, now you have thousands of people that are listening, following, and you become more, it helps you become even more disciplined of a trader. And it's like you have to, I have to practice what I preach, right? You can't teach one thing and then go and do the other, and it's like, and knowing when you have, you want to try to not only put yourself in the best positions to profit, but also the thousands of TTG family members to help them be in the best position to profit as well. It definitely helps you become a more disciplined trader. Adds a little bit of stress.
It does. Like in the beginning, I had a red tail. I was like, oh my God, like, is Mike going to think he made the right decision? Am I going to? And Peter Parker said, being in the military probably helped with it probably does, right?
With your discipline, yeah.
But it's something about greed as well, that when you start to trade and you see green, you want more green. And that's something like, that's a different type of discipline that you have to work through when you become a trader, because it's like an ego driven type. And I honestly, I have a little swag now. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mike. I got a little swag. I'm not overly confident, but I'm not like egotistical, but I'm more confident in my trading.
I'm sorry, go back to what you were just saying. I want to touch on something, because one of my weaknesses, and you guys will realize that, like, no matter how long you trade for, no matter what level of success that you get to in your trading, you will forever be a student of the market. You never completely overcome all issues. Your issues just change and adapt. And it's on you to recognize where your strengths and weaknesses are and always stay on top of your emotions. One of my personal weaknesses, that there is a very, very fine line between confidence and arrogance. Yes. Very fine line. Every successful trader needs to be a confident trader. But the second that confidence turns into and balloons into a sense of arrogance is the second that the market will humble you and put you in your place very, very, very quickly. For me, one of my weaknesses is when I go on a hot streak and I'm on a heater, and it's like everything I'm touching, I'm just hitting on, the market environment's giving me what I want, I start to push. I'll push that envelope a little bit. I start to push my risk. I push my position size. And then I start to get a little too arrogant. And then the market will then humble me and punch me right in the nose.
That happened to me today on Amazon. I think that's a good segue, because I did so well on Coin that when I went into Amazon, I look back, I'm checking everything. I look back at my position size and I'm like, what the hell were you thinking? Like when you don't go in this big. And right. I started taking profit, and I was telling people, I was telling all the members that, hey, I'm just reducing size. Like I'm just reducing size because my position size is too big, and typically I would be very uncomfortable in that position size. So it's just because I've been on a hot streak that I increased it, and it wasn't planned. I didn't plan to increase my position size. So I just dialed it all the way back down, and then. Smart. And then we hit on Amazon. But that was something that I was able to learn from you doing, like the trader psychology course. You can sell that for $1,000. Like you can just say, I'm no tools, no nothing, just trader psychology, sell that for $1,000. And it's because it talks about all of that. It talks about hot streaks. It talks about, and I had a one-on-one yesterday, and the member was concerned about confidence. And he said, you're so confident. How'd you get confident? I said, because there was a time that I only traded one stock with one option, and I just wanted to be green. And I did that for a month. It was my lowest P&L month ever. Like, it was the lowest one, but it just did something to me, because I knew that if I go into this market, I can make $100. I can make $100 today. And then you just grow from that. I think too many, and to be honest, the market, like when I used to think about the market, it necessarily wasn't designed for people. I thought it wasn't who looked like me, who talked like me, who's from all these different walks of like the retail trader. I thought just old men with the Wall Street Journal sat with their little loafers and ate their biscuits and talked about stocks. Like, no, like, we are out here. We are making money. We are changing lives. We are quitting jobs. Like, we are starting businesses. We are teaching our kids and our grandkids, and we're passing legacies down. Like, that's what we're doing. Like, it's not just for them. Amen. It's just for them.
Amen.
Like, we out here. Like, when I come in the morning, I feel like we up in here. Like, the stock market.
Yeah, we're here now.
We have arrived.
I can't wait for the in-person meetup, because when hundreds of us like stroll up into the restaurant venue, and we're gonna roll up, be like, yeah, we're here now.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
We're here now. Okay.
That's how I feel like TTG is. I feel like when I log in, I do my homework or whatever. And like, it's like being in the military. Like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, I got my troops behind me. We're here now. All right. So like, and we've come to work. Like, this is work. We've come to work. And I'm my own boss now. So if you want to be here, then come here. Right? You're gonna have to come here.
You know where we'll be.
Yeah, you know where we'll be. We're not going anywhere.
I love it.
And when I get in my trades, in my mind, I always think about like a single parent. My dad was a single parent, and then my grandparents. But I always think about like a single parent at work just trying to trade a little bit. And they're getting these push notifications on the phone, and they're just entering in and going to the bathroom and exiting. Like, in my mind, that's what I think about. So I want to make sure that I'm giving them my best.
Congrats on just an absolute banger of a trade on Coin. You want to run them through the Amazon setup?
Yeah, I'll run through Amazon real quick.
Yeah, we'll run through Amazon, because this was another banger. So let's run through this one again also, guys.
Let's go. So after Coin, I could have taken the day off, honestly, but I knew that a lot of people weren't really in the swing and stuff like that. So I just was looking for a nice setup. So I was just going through my watch list, and I stumbled upon Amazon making a beautiful bear flag at this $100 level, which was also the previous day's close. And I said, oh, I'll take that all day. My stop is right above the high of that candle, 150. I'll take this all day. So I got into the next week's $100 puts. We got into those at 257. And it's like, as soon as I enter, it just completely collapsed.
There we go. There's the entry.
Yep.
And then you just rolled over, guys. I mean, and this is also a clean break of initial morning lows. Like, there's your initial morning low. You see it broke it, and then rejection, right? You see how you're flagging underneath that previous low of the day, and that's the consolidation. That's the entry. The entry is inside of this consolidation underneath that previous low, and then you have the stop back above that area. And that's that entry point in that consolidation. And then you can see, obviously, the stock just completely.
And that's the $100 level for Amazon. Yep. That is a huge level. So you got the previous day's close, you got the initial morning low, you have a technical, like a huge level for Amazon, and you're bear flagging right up under it. You just bear flagging right on it, actually. And so I took that trade. We got in at 257. Those contracts went all the way up to $4, and we're still holding a small piece.
That's sick. Congrats, all of my TT fam. One more time, if you made money with Shy today, let her know.
Let me hear you.
Let her know. Tell us how you did. If you guys banked on Amazon, if you banked on Coin. Tell us how you did. You know how much we love it when the whole team hits. So how does it go? I know, like when we have these like sound effects in chat, Shy. How does?
Oh yeah, you do the boom. I do the cha-ching. It sounds like a cash register, baby, because we coming. We just taking money out the bank and we just running out. That's what we do. That's what we doing. And if you all want to come and be a part of TTG, join the fam, get an education, stop messing around on Reddit, reading Zella and BBBY and all this stuff. You want to really learn how to trade, make you 100%, 200% on your own, not just following the mod, then this is the place to be.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Shai, thank you for coming on and spending some time with me and walking us through your bangers of a trade today. There you go. Amy caught 130% on Amazon today.
It was crazy. It was a crazy day.
Paid big. Just beautiful.